In this video I'm going to focus on taking all the accessories off of the old engine and transplanting them onto the new engine. So here's our new engine. Key difference with this one is it doesn't have a large gaping hole right there. It's got new gaskets on it, new timing. It's been taken care of. So this one's been sitting around ready to go. What we're going to do is throw on a couple of those accessories off the other engine and put it on here. It's got an eBay exhaust manifold we had to modify to fit the Z4. Additionally, we're going to be ditching the stock intake manifold because it's fairly restrictive, and putting on an M50 manifold. It's supposed to be higher flowing, give us a little bit of extra power. Now the kit that I'm using to install this is from Seems Legit Garage. Comes with a couple accessories like a throttle body adapter plate, this nice aluminum piece here for the EGR system. It's gonna have adapters for the fuel rail. First thing we're gonna have to do is plug these little holes here from the stock intake. Additionally, you have to take these two bolts off here so you can fit this one on. I'm going to use this 3/8 by 24 tap. I'm just going to start a couple threads just so it goes in easier. Make sure you put the gaskets on here, and then you'll need to put that fitting on with the super large zip tie. I also put the throttle body adapter already on, so we're set to go. Now for the fuel rail, it's going to come with these little spacers, little adapters to mount the fuel rail to these holes, and then of course the hardware as well. Now with a quick mock-up, reveals that these brackets on the stock M54 fuel rail are not going to work. They hit the intake runners pretty bad. So I'm going to have to take this to my bandsaw and cut these off first. I tried using my bandsaw, but that didn't work. I had to use the Dremel. It went through a ton of bits. I'm not exactly happy with this, but when you're looking at it from the top, you won't really see it. So we'll have to go with that for now. Next thing is just install the injectors, pop this on, and then use that included hardware and throw this back in. When we go to install the fuel rail connectors, we're gonna have to take this little elbow off just so we can fit this down onto the EBT solenoid. Since the injector rail is a little different now with the intake, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these connectors around. So I ran into an issue with the connector on the BBT solenoid. The plug coming off of the fuel rail connectors was just too short. It only came out about right here. So I have taken another pigtail off of another harness, cut it way back here, and now I'm gonna have to solder and splice these two together, hoping that I could put the solder joints inside the casing so you don't actually see it when the car is done. Also comes with this idle air control valve hoses that I'm going to plug in the back here on that red connector back here, and then plumb this into the intake boot like that. Since we're getting rid of the stock intake manifold, we're getting rid of the CCV system that lives underneath here. We have a hole in the intake or the valve cover, and then also a hole right here for the drain for the dipstick. These are the two pieces that would normally go. That fits in here, goes to CCV, and then this little elbow goes from the valve cover into the CCV. What I'm going to end up doing is grafting these two together. I was able to jam a 7/16 hose into the inside of the elbow, and I took heat shrink to shrink it on just to seal it. So that looks way better than any connector or adapter. So we're going to go with that. Well, that concludes this portion of the project. The engine is ready to go, throw back in the car. I'm going to wait to put the oxygen sensors on until the transmission is on, just in case there's some clearance issues. I'm going to try putting a fake cat on one of the banks here, just to see if that'll fix any oxygen sensor codes. The wiring under here is not the greatest. I had to take the plastic shrouding off, and then I just put some conduit on right here. The starter's gonna have to go on here once the clutch and transmission are on. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Next video in this series is gonna be throwing the engine in the car.